Hi, this is a video on the Newmowa replacement battery and charger for the Insta360 1X. I ordered this from Amazon and I paid about £28. There it is, as you can see, £27.99 for it. There was no warehouse deal on it, so I had to pay the full price. What you get in the package should be the charger and 2 batteries and a cord. So we'll open the box. First of all, you get a little sticker on the box saying thank you for your purchase. A little instruction booklet. The batteries come boxed. The charger and the cable. So we'll put these up. And as you can see, this is what we get in the box. We get the 2 batteries, the charger and the cable. So we'll start from the cable first and work back to the batteries. The cable, what you'll get is a 8-inch micro USB to USB cable. So you get that. You get the Newmowa charger, and as you can see, we have the 2 slots and the pins within the slots to charge the batteries. It will also charge the Insta360 original battery as well. It will charge that. And on the other side, we have a micro USB socket here and a USB-C socket. So that means you can either plug the micro USB lead into the socket, or if you got a USB-C cable, that can be also plugged in there. Let's go around to the back. On the back, it has the the model number, the input and output that it produces for this dual charger. There's nothing on the sides, as you can see. Now I'll face that round, and what we'll get here on the top now, you have the Newmowa branding, and on this side here and on this side, as you can see, there are LEDs. When you place the batteries into the LEDs, they are red. They'll be red if there's a shortage of power on the batteries. When charging, it will stay red. Once they turn to green on either side, so if you've got a battery in here, this will show red that it's charging. Once it reaches full capacity of charge, it will go to green, and the same on that side. So that's the charger, and once again I will stress that it does charge the original Insta360 1X battery. It does fit in there and it does charge it. So put that to one side. Now these are the batteries that you get, and as it states on there, for Insta360 1X, the Newmowa branding on the top of them, and the battery code number, the voltage of the battery, the milliamps of the battery, and I think that is watts per hour. It might be watts per hour. What's there? There's a third one, but the most important one is that one there. Now this one is a 1200 milliamp battery. Now I'm going to show you. This is my Insta360 1X here. I'm going to take out the battery out there. I'll leave the door open. Now if I show you, there's the Insta battery, and on the back here, I know it's a bit tricky to see it around the camera, but there it is. It says rate capacity of 1200 milliamps. Now as you can see, it's the same. I'll put that in front. There's the newer. As you can see, 3.8 volts and 1200 milliamps. This is the Insta360 battery, and you can see it has a maximum charge capacity of 4.35 volts. So this one charges a little bit more stronger. Let's have a look. Yep, because this is 3.8 volts. Sorry, this one's a little bit lesser, but. And then we have the capacity here of 1212 milliamps, which is exactly the same as the newer. So I'll try and put them side by side so you can see them. I'll hold them side by side for a bit. You can pause the video if you want to read the details. But as you can see, it's both the same battery. Now, just to show that it works, I will put that in the Insta. That goes in there. Just in case you're wondering, this is a protective silicone case for the Insta360 One X, and I will leave a link up here on the video I've done about this case, and I'll switch this on now. And as you can see, it comes on. Now what I normally do is, between shoots I leave the batteries in, but overnight I do not charge batteries in the camera. I really don't. Even with a GoPro camera that I got, I don't charge the battery with inside the GoPro. I prefer to go and get a charger. I prefer to go and get a charger similar to that for the GoPro. And the same with the Insta camera or any other of my cameras that I've got. I don't like charging batteries within the camera because batteries can be unpredictable and they heat up. Now, especially when they're being charged, they do get warm. Even the Insta battery gets warm, not hot, but they get a warm to them. They're lukewarm. And if you're taking this on a hot climate, you got to remember, even when they're charging, they will get warm. So I never charge a battery with inside any camera, whether it's the Insta, a GoPro, or a regular point and shoot, or a DSLR camera. I do not charge the battery in there. If I can, I'd rather get a separate charger and charge the battery, because at least if anything goes wrong during charging, at least you lose a charger, but not your camera. So that's just a little warning. And as you can see there, it does work with the camera. I'll switch it on again just to show you, because I just switched it off. As you can see, it boots up and it works perfectly fine. I'll shut it down. I'll take the battery out. And just for the cynics that you might get watching the video, you say, how come you only used one? How come you've only charged with one battery? Put the one battery in. I'll put that one there. Bring that one in. So that's the second battery. Put that in. And as you can see, that's powering up, and there it's on. And as you can see, that both batteries work. You shut that down, that's it. Now, as I said, I never leave batteries. only if I'm using it for the day and I'm going from one shoot to the next, then I'd leave the batteries in, obviously. But overnight I always take my batteries out and charge them separate, including with the Insta one. I always take them out. So I'll just do a close-up for you again, just to show you the two batteries. See, the two batteries, very much identical, and that's the ends of them, as you can see. I'll try and get them in there, plus and minus, exactly the same. And that's how they look. And I bring that to the camera once more, just for people to, they want to read the details. That's it. And I'd say that is my video on the newer, I'll try and get them lined up, sorry about that. That is my video on the newer Newmowa. If you could pronounce it better than me, thanks for it. That's very good. My dyslexia is probably affecting how I'm pronouncing this, but anyway, that's the batteries from Newmowa, and as you can see, they're just as good as the Insta 1X battery. So if you need spare batteries, best to get them. People will ask me about how long do they last in the Insta360. Now they last just as long as that, so you'd get an hour roughly of continuous, so if you was to continuously leave your Insta360 1X on record, you get roughly an hour or just over an hour. So the Insta battery normally lasts about an hour. You'll just get over an hour. On testing, which I tested just with one battery, not with the other, I just got over about an hour and 5 minutes, and that is not using the HDR recording setting on the Insta. That's just using the standard 5.7K recording. So I just got over about just under an hour and 5 minutes with that. So you're going to get the same, because the milliamps of these batteries are exactly the same as this one. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Please do me a favor, please like, please subscribe, and leave a comment down in the comment section. Thanks.